Y'all get ready?
Yes, you get ready.
If you want the latest news in the streets, join us and tune in for the tea. Breaking news with integrity. So tell your friends and your family. It's the Lovelyti TV show, bringing you good tea and good vibes. It's the Lovelyti TV show. Be sure to share, like, and subscribe.
Hey tea sippers, I hope you guys are doing good today. So it went down today. I think Jess Hilarious has finally let the internet, the comment section, and all the stuff that's been going on at the Breakfast Club get to her. On top of, people stating their opinions about her and, how they see her on the Breakfast Club, I think it's finally made her crash out. So what's going on is this. Basically, I would say like back in about February, DJ Academics was going in on Jess Hilarious, basically saying that Lauren, the young lady who's also on the Breakfast Club, that Lauren was her replacement. And then on top of that, Corey Holcomb was also saying things about Jess Hilarious as well. So I'm going to go ahead and show you guys some receipts of DJ Academics going in on Jess Hilarious just a few weweeks ago. So here's the article here talking about DJ Academics basically going in on Jess Hilarious. So Joe Budden's fan page says, Lauren LaRosa from the Breakfast Club is low-key doing a silent takeover. Jess Hilarious better be taking notes. I know a phase out when I see one. She's trying to take the spot on the show. This was written February 25th, 2025. So DJ Academics replies back and he says, Jess Hilarious got reduced from a comedian to a read from a sheet gossip girl. At least the other one knows legit shit and got actual sources. Jess is a DEI hire at this point. Only there to pander to the black, loud, ignorant women. Sometimes you gotta check a box. That's insane for a black dude to be sitting there talking about DEI. Like, come on, sir. So then he also goes on to say this. Then somebody replies back to him. They said, LOL, AK be real. Jess was hired to entertain. That was a box she checked, and she was damn good at it. I know she said some stuff about you, but let's not just lie. So then DJ Academics replies back, and he says, Charlemagne is the color commentary, a Mike sarcastic nigga. This ain't basketball. You can't have 3 Steph Currys. Jess is the read off the paper and be a bitchy chick who they think represents something on social media. Them Shade Room comment hoes. No diss to Shade Room. Love you, Angie. And he's talking about Angie of the Shade Room. So like I said, that was back in February. And a lot of people have always compared Jess to Lauren. So as you guys know, I don't watch The Breakfast Club, but I will watch if they're talking about something viral. And the lady Lauren, I really liked how she handled the Wendy's situation. She seemed very prepared. She had sources. So I really respected, her reporting. And I wasn't sure where she came from because, like I said, I don't watch The Breakfast Club. But I found out from one of my friends that she comes from TMZ and that she has a journalism background. So a lot of people had been saying that, she's Jess's replacement. She's a lot better. She's more prepared and things like that. So on top of that, there's also been a lot of back and forth and just a lot of shade being thrown from Jessica to Lauren, and a lot of the fans have peeped that as well. So I'm going to go ahead and show you guys some of these clips of, Jess telling Lauren to shut up and, just kind of being shady towards her. Y'all check this out.
I keep telling y'all that this ain't just with the mess. Now, go ahead, Lauren. What we got going on with Diddy?
Okay, so
talking to the microphone.
I'm here.
Mm-hmm.
I just moved up. Okay.
No, just listen. Just please hush. This is not a Taylor Swift football game situation.
Everybody, the audio yesterday.
And then, hold up, be quiet. How everybody a real estate agent? How everybody?
Because a lot of the wags do that.
All right, so you guys just saw those few clips of, how Jess is kind of coming at her a little bit aggressive and things like that. And I think Lauren handled it pretty well. I think that's just part of Jess's personality and her persona. So then today, Corey Holcomb just decided to just start dragging her and dragging her position on the Breakfast Club. So we're going to go ahead and watch that.
Well, this is what happened at the Breakfast Club. She took that job. She got that job. Because I think she had a social media presence. I can't imagine why else.
Yeah, that's why. Yeah.
She got that job. And I always said she wasn't talented. She got the job and got knocked up shortly afterwards. And the worst thing in the world happened. They brought in somebody who was talented.
Who they bring in?
Homegirl from she used to be on TMZ.
Yeah.
Oh.
She has experience with doing that. When she talks, her voice, I don't know her name.
Yeah.
The girl who is Lauren. That girl know what she doing. She knows how to fit in with Charlamagne and the other guy, DJ Envy. It's like it's seamless when she there.
Right.
It's the talent. The talent shows out, and then Les Hilarious ain't even reading right. I'm like, and now she had a job where all she had to do was deliver the news. She had a segment.
Yeah.
On the Breakfast Club. The other girl who has experience and talent at this job took her segment.
Right.
Not because she tried to, it's just you saw somebody who's talented. And then you see, read that, Les Hilarious.
And she stood in for her when she took off maternity leave.
When she stood in for... Les Hilarious, you should have had your baby on camera at the Breakfast Club.
He's so stupid.
Because they brought in somebody who is talented. And you could say I'm dissing, because that's what you're going to do. You're going to act like I'm hating. I'm not hating. You don't got the it. Your segment could have been good if you knew how to deliver it, right? But now they got somebody doing your segment better than you, and it's just flawless. It's effortless. And the girl tried to be your friend, and everybody could see you ain't trying to be her friend. So I want to say to old girl Lauren, I hope that you get the job, and I hope Les Hilarious has to open up a OnlyFans with that bionic-ass body that she bought through robbing the people, perpetrating talent. Because I want to see you doing bad, because I ain't going to even lie, Les.
Child, he is a mess. You know Corey Holcomb has absolutely no chill. So after that went viral, I think between that, the things that DJ Academics has said about Jess Hilarious in the past, I think that really, really got to her. And she crashed out. Not just on Corey and, people online, but she crashed out on Lauren and the entire Breakfast Club as well.
Lauren LaRosa her fucking flowers. And will always. Because what does she do? She does this shit, okay? She shows up. She has a background in journalism. I don't, but that's not why I was hired. I was hired to do Just With The Mess. I was hired to carry that third seat. And I was doing that just great. But then I got pregnant by my fiance. Yeah, I did. Wouldn't regret it, never would. I fuck around and have another one. Stop playing with me, okay? So, I picked her. All right, cool. It's proof of that too. When I got back, she never left. I constantly was asking about, and when I say I called Charlamagne, I called our program director, I called the boss, I'm asking, all right, what's going on? Where's she going? Why is she not leaving? What's up? Why is she still on air? I was told that she was going to be the producer. She was going to be hired as a producer. Okay. Producers aren't on air though. So what's going on? Because we have a lot of producers up there already. They're not on air. What's going on? I've called and I've asked many times. That's what I got told. She's a producer. Oh, okay, cool. So I ain't asked no more. She's only on my segment. So I'm like, all right. I'm putting shit together. Because that's what I do. I put shit together. All right, here we go. So Shorty must about to be on the show. That's exactly what I put in my fucking head before anybody decided to come and tell me again. So I did another round of asking. All right, what are we doing? All right, well, we've always, this is the boss. We've always considered having a fourth seat. Well, when the fuck was y'all gonna tell me that? When was your, and then this is months after I came back. This was like 2 months after I came back from maternity leave. We've always, ever since Angela Yee left, we said that we would consider having 4 seats. So why, when me and Claudia Jordan did the guest co-hosting, or me and Kendra G did the guest co-hosting, did everybody say, oh, it ain't gonna work with 4 people? Why, right? Why was that ever even said? Why wasn't that something that was presented at the jump, like from jump, at the top of the shit? That's what I want to know, right? But I'm still playing. I'm still here, mind you. I'm not playing the game. I'm just still here with it because I'm in this. This is a fucking contract. This ain't no part-time little shit that I got. I got a contract that I negotiated and I got it. So I'm like, all right, cool. I'm on air. She overtalks. She's over-talking me. Lauren knows she does this shit. Whatever. I've told her about this shit many a times. She over-talks me. I'm like, yo, shut up. All right? Or hush, be quiet. Yeah, that clip that y'all saw. Yes, shut up. Be quiet. Yeah, I've said that. And I've meant that. You know what I mean? That's the only way to get it a hush. So I'm like, all right, cool. One day, I told her, because I went in the comments, I'm like, all right, people don't like that, all right, whatever. I'm not her mother. She's another grown woman. I have to respect this lady, but she's not gonna keep talking over me, yo. I'm already confused on why the fuck she's still here. You know what I mean? Like on air, not in the building, on air, right? So I'm like, all right. I told her, be quiet the next day. Charlamagne texts me and he says, yo, don't tell her be quiet. You tell her shut up. Play into that narrative of y'all beefing, y'all not liking each other. Why the fuck would we do that? But I'm like, you know what? All right, cool. She cool with it, I'm cool with it, because I'm not a be quiet type of bitch anyway. I am a shut up type of bitch. Ask my kids, right? Even the 7-month-old, ask her. So then I asked again, I'm like, all right, so she's gonna be the 4th host. That's what it is. Whenever we do find that, you know what I'm saying? It's just a bunch of beating around the bush, y'all. So look, she started doing the news. I'm like, all right, look, that's her segment. Take me off that shit. Y'all give her that shit. Take me off that shit. This is her segment now. This is no longer just with the mess. Got dark fast as a mother. Okay. So I said, take me off that shit. This is no longer my segment. I said it. Take me off of that. Give it to her. Give it to her. Charlamagne said, nah, I don't want it to be her segment. It damn near sure is already. Like it's her segment. She's reading it and she's doing it to the best of her ability. Shorty is like that. Yeah. That's why I picked her to fill in for me for maternity leave. That's why I picked her. Y'all need to understand something. I'm never hating on Shorty. I already told her. I tell her every day. I tell her she's pretty every day. I tell her every day. I big up this woman every day. Every day. I don't have no reason to fucking hate on that girl. I don't. No, I didn't like her when I came back because I'm like, all right, what's going on? What's going on? She knew it. We had a conversation. Because the anger was misplaced. Nah, it ain't even you that I don't like. I'm realizing this is the way these niggas is doing shit up here that I don't like. Okay, got it. Now, it's her segment. I went to the person who does the intros, the sounds and shit. I went to Taylor. Yo, Taylor, make Lauren her intro. Take Jess with the mess, all that shit. She says, things can't just change like that. Why the fuck not? Why not? Y'all changing everything else and I'm the only one that don't know. My goofy ass don't know nothing. I'm just coming to work every day, just zippity-doo-dah-day. You know what I'm saying? Like, nah, take my name out that shit. Jess with the Mess is not at Breakfast Club. I'm Jess Hilarious up here. Fuck, I'm Jessica Moore up here. Jess with the Mess is not being done. Lauren LaRosa is doing the shit. So that need to be her segment. I fought for that segment. What are we talking about? What are we talking about? While her fans and her people and the Breakfast Club people and you know the people in the comments, man, I'm not ready to sit up here and act like I don't see that shit. Are y'all crazy? One thing I ain't never try to do is act unbothered unless shit never bothered me. Man, what? You try coming back to work. You try to come back to work, and the motherfucker is right there at your desk, and ain't nobody telling you shit, mind you. Nobody telling you nothing, mind you. Before you know it, everybody thinking you're the villain. Like I'm the villain. Cause I didn't know shit. I'm sick of that. I'm very, very sick of that. I'm sick of the shit. It's weird. It's weird. I don't fuck with it. Just be quiet up there. I'm not fighting over no mic space. I'm not fighting over no mic. That's why I went from shut up and hush to not saying nothing. No. I'm not gonna compete where I already won this competition. I didn't know it was supposed to be 4. If this was presented to me, you know, prior to higher, then I wouldn't have been so shocked. Like, oh shit, all right, cool. So when we bringing in the 4th person, shit, that's what's up, cool. It's only time for that segment. You know what I'm saying? We had a meeting today to restructure the show and shit like that. Fuck out of here. Fuck out of here. That went crazy too. Listen. It's a lot of shit. It's a lot of things that I deal with. I ain't expecting not one motherfucker to feel sorry for me, because that's not what I'm looking for. I don't care. And I haven't said a motherfucking thing. At all. At all. I haven't said anything. This is the crazy thing, yo. I'm gonna let y'all know this. The craziest shit is, right? I wanted Breakfast Club so bad. I wanted it. I grew up on the show. The fuck? Like, what? Hall of Fame show? What are we talking about? Syndicated? This ain't my first time doing radio, but I'm just saying, like, this is the biggest fucking show culturally. You know what I'm saying? I was eating that shit up the whole year I co-hosted. Eating that shit up until I had to leave. You know what I'm saying? Like, I had a baby. In this industry, what I'm doing ain't no right time to have a baby, so you have them when you have them. I don't regret when I got pregnant. I don't. I got pregnant on fucking purpose. The whole year I co-hosted, eating that shit up until I had to leave. You know what I'm saying? Like, I had a baby. In this industry, what I'm doing ain't no right time to have a baby, so you have them when you have them. I don't regret when I got pregnant. I don't. I got pregnant on fucking purpose. That's what I wanted, a baby, and that's what I got. You know what I'm saying? But I wanted Breakfast Club. You feel me? I'm gonna say this. I don't fucking need to be there. I wanted to be there. I loved being there. That was my shit. You get what I'm saying? Like, that was my shit. I used to be happy as a motherfucker on the radio. Yeah, definitely. I'm not intimidated by no woman walking on this earth. I give a crown to that girl. If you listen to the show, you know. Nigga talking about she tried to be my friend. Excuse me? Ain't nobody trying to be no motherfucking friends. What are we talking about? We just naturally, organically became cool. Once I realized what the fuck was going on, like I said, my anger was misplaced. No, I did not like her when I first came back. I didn't. Even down to how I was supposed to return. Like, we had a whole plan on how I was supposed to come back. When I walk in the room, she never left. First thing she said is not, how your baby doing? No, that was Envy, because he's the family man, right? How was maternity leave? No, that's not the first. The first thing that she talks about is the shit that was in the comments. What the fuck fuck would make me want to talk about the fucking comments first? I got a beautiful baby at home. Why? You know what I'm saying? So no, I did not like her when I first came back. I had to learn that Lauren was not a spiteful person. Like, I'm like, I don't like the way you moving. I don't like, I ain't feeling this shit. We had a whole nother plan. I don't know what the fuck what that was in there, but that shit wasn't it. I ain't like that. We've made cool since then. That's it. Right? I compliment this girl every fucking day. Every day. And it ain't forced. She's a beautiful girl. She knows her shit and she on her shit. And that segment came from me. Like, let's not even sit here and fucking play around with it. Like, this the crazy thing. This is another crazy thing. We supposed to be a team up that bitch. Not one person comes to my defense at all. Like, when I'm like, not one motherfucker ever with this online shit.
So I believe this is a part where she's hitting on what she's been going through with Corey Holcomb and DJ Academics. Because when people do come at her online, I don't hear Envy, Charlemagne, anybody say a peep. She's basically left to fight her own battles.
Like, why the fuck should we have to keep playing it? Man, listen, I know one thing. Angela Yee ain't that motherfucking crazy. Not as crazy as niggas try to make her out to be. Nah, it's the reason that lady wanted to leave that show. I don't know how she did that shit for 13 years, my nigga. I'm telling you. I don't give a fuck. Y'all already know what's up with me. I feel played with. I'ma play with niggas. Like, that's just like, come on. I've been quiet a lot. If Jess Hilarious is quiet, it's a motherfucking reason. I always got my motherfucking mouth open. All the time. Whether it's something y'all want to hear or it's something that y'all ain't gonna want to hear. I ain't got time. I ain't got time. Didn't go live to talk about that retired ass nigga. Who still think he not retired. Nigga, you ain't doing nothing. And honestly, if he didn't hate me so much, I would actually agree with some shit that he was saying. I would. The girl is great at what she do. Lauren with the latest is flawless. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. She got that. I fought for that. The fuck is we talking about? I don't know how long it's gonna take for a motherfucker to confirm that. But yeah, it's like that. I started saying shit on air. Like I said, I don't know if y'all really listen to, you know what I'm saying? I don't know if y'all really listen to that shit 6 a.m. or whatever. Yeah. I advocated for that. Get that shit to her. Get that segment to her. Man, that girl do what she do. She do it great. She was doing it great at TMZ. She doing it great up the Breakfast Club. I also been said that she did great during the co-hosting year too. Said that. Along with Claudia Jordan and Jason Lee. I also said that. Okay? Stop trying to make me out to be the villain. Or like I'm the fucking hater or something. I ain't never gonna hate on no fucking woman. Ever. No. Now listen. I may not say everything that y'all, you know, I may offend women here and there. I offend men here and there. You know, I offend others here and there, you know. Okay. Y'all ain't gonna agree with everything I say and do, but I am never going to hate on a woman, especially if she got it going on. Yeah, I'm not. And Lauren LaRosa got it going on. She did. You know what I'm saying? I tell her that. Ask her. I don't know if she'll say it online. She thanks me on air, but she don't thank me online. I don't, you know what I'm saying? And I guess, you know, shit a little different, you know, online. But if niggas is a team, if we supposed to be a team, how about y'all clear some of this shit up for y'all teammate? That shit is ran like a high school. Yeah. It's ran like a high school. It is. Fair East Side High. Fair East Side High. Before Mr. Clark, though. Like when he first got there. Y'all want a bitch to keep her cool. Look, check this out, y'all. Look, man. I get up every fucking day. Every day. And they always talk about, you ain't at work, you ain't at work. Yeah, bitch, I started picking up more shows. Hell no. That's how I'm getting. Hell no. Hell no. I have more fun outside the fucking studio than I have in there now. Is you crazy? Any chance that be on, any chance I can get to be on Zoom, I'ma do that. Fuck. Nah, especially not, man, look. Check this out. Check this out. I wanted Breakfast Club. I did. I wanted it. I wanted it. I don't fucking need to be there. I want it to be there. You get what I'm saying? I get it. It's gonna be some people angry. You feel me? I'm mad every fucking day how I'm being handled. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Shit ain't right. My platform is big enough. My platform is big enough for niggas to hear me. So if you didn't hear me before, in meetings and shit, and phone calls and text messages and all this little shaky, sneaky shit niggas got going on, man, you hear me now. You get what I'm saying? Get it? Like, you hear me now. You hear me now. Here's what it is. And the reason, look. And the nigga Corey, that nigga ain't saying nothing that ain't nobody else saying. It's just that he don't like me. He already don't like me. So it's like, alright, he gonna pack it on. You know, them niggas let her have a failed date with Jess, cause I done had a failed date with his ass. Trust and believe that nigga still hurt. Still hurt that I wouldn't accept his apology. Still hurt. That's on him. Still hurt. You know what I mean? It's okay. It's alright. He'll be alright. You know what I mean? But I don't care. Y'all gonna hear me. I don't do that. The problem is communication. Yeah. It been that. You rich Jess, who cares? Nigga, I care. I still care.
All right, so you guys just heard Jess Hilarious's rant. She went in. She's very upset. Now, what I find interesting is that it seemed like once Corey came out and started going in on her today, I think that was just like the final cherry on top. It was just too much for her because she spent more time going at the Breakfast Club and Lauren and Charlemagne than even she did on Corey Holcomb. So I think she's definitely fed up. But one thing I will say is I think that she kind of low-key allowed social media to help trick her out her spot. I think she let those comments get to her a bit too much because, you know, the internet is wishy-washy. When she first got the position, a lot of people were praising her. We posted on Lovelyti.com as well, giving her congratulations. So a lot of people were really on her side, but unfortunately the internet is very fickle and people started picking her apart, especially once Lauren came. Once Lauren came with her journalistic background, her professionalism, and her really, you know, when you're doing stories and when you're doing topics, you have to know what it's about. You have to know the backstories. You have to know the in and out. And so from what people are saying online is that a lot of times Jess Hilarious was not prepared. She wouldn't know about the background of the guest or the story. She'd be reading off the paper. Whereas Lauren, you know, understood the assignment basically. And I think that started to bother Jess because a lot of the fans were giving Lauren props. I think they also played her as well by saying that, oh, Lauren's just going to be the 4th member. If that's the case, y'all could have just had Lauren, from jump on the Breakfast Club. As opposed to bringing Jess back, they could have just kept Lauren. But I think, at this point, Jess is basically turning in her resignation papers because there's no way she can come back to work after this. It's going to make it for a very, very odd interaction tomorrow. It's going to be interesting to see if she shows up on the Breakfast Club. But I just hope that things work out for her and she's able to just pursue her comedy and find something else to do, because obviously her heart is not into it anymore. And there's a lot of, behind the scenes issues. And I think Lauren, like I said, from what I've seen, is doing a good job. But it's unfortunate that once again, you have 2 black women being pit against each other. And that's mainly because of social media and things like that. It seems like things tend to fall apart after a while. So if Jess wants to keep doing Jess with the Mess, she can just keep doing it independently like she was doing on Instagram. That's how she built her following. She had a lot of people who enjoyed it, so maybe she can just keep on doing Jess with the Mess along with her comedy career and still be fine financially. So with that being said, tea sippers, let's go ahead and get the discussion popping. Let me know your thoughts on this entire crazy situation concerning Jess basically going on a rant and crashing out on the Breakfast Club and Lauren. How do you guys feel about that? How do you feel about what Corey Holcomb had to say? And DJ Academics, do you feel like, they were the catalyst to get her to this point where she's very frustrated and crashing out? So let's go ahead and get the discussion popping. Please hit the video with the like. Feel free to share the video, and I'll talk to y'all later. Deuces.
If you want the latest news in the streets, join us and tune in for the tea. Breaking news with integrity. So tell your friends and your family. It's the Lovelyti TV show, bringing you good tea and good vibes. It's the Lovelyti TV show. Be sure to share, like, and subscribe.